Welcome to Peptide-Proof, your source for rigorous, independent, evidence-based peptide intelligence. Today we're looking at Palmitoyl Tripeptide-1. Now, we're probably all familiar with the popular peptide GHK, usually being paired up with copper, right? But here's the really interesting thing. That raw GHK sequence can actually trigger collagen production completely on its own. When you take that sequence and modify it with a palmitoyl fatty acid chain, you get PT1. It's a molecule that signals your fibroblasts to get to work, and it doesn't need a single drop of copper to do it. Think of that unmodified GHK sequence as a biological memo. It's literally telling your skin cells to naturally rebuild collagen, but it has one pretty major flaw. It's water-soluble, and it carries a charge, so if you just place it on your skin, it just sits there on the surface doing absolutely nothing. Adding that palmitoyl chain completely solves this issue. It transforms the molecule, allowing it to easily slip right through the skin barrier. So how does it actually get in? Well, that fatty acid tail makes the peptide lipid soluble. It acts kind of like a vehicle, letting the molecule dissolve right into the lipid mortar between your skin cells, and then it diffuses directly through the stratum corneum. Once it's inside, that tail actually anchors the peptide directly into your fibroblast cell membranes. That means maximum receptor binding and maximum effectiveness right where it counts, at the cellular level. This brings us to a major paradigm shift from a 2026 Tongji University study. It turns out our skin cells are following a very strict 24-hour clock.
Beyond the headlines.
Into the research. Peptide-proof.
While daylight hours are all about preparing for collagen assembly, the actual synthesis and secretion of new collagen peaks at night. And this is exactly where PT1 shines. It's uniquely suited to target and seriously amplify this specific nighttime biological window. And the clinical impact of dialing in that timing is pretty undeniable. In a recent trial, women who applied a PT1 formulation at night saw the depth of their nasolabial folds drop by a massive 36% over just 8 weeks. Oh, and that was alongside a 24% improvement in skin firmness too. We're talking about structural improvements that are totally comparable to retinoids, but completely without any of that annoying irritation. Those benefits definitely extend to the eye area as well. Take the 2024 eye cream trial, for example. When PT1 was combined with tetrapeptide-7, it actually increased actual skin collagen density by an impressive 55% over 12 weeks. It works like a tag team. PT1 is signaling for all this new collagen, while the tetrapeptide prevents the old stuff from breaking down. It creates a highly effective, net positive balance for your skin. Now, you might be wondering, how does PT1 actually compare to GHKCU? Well, you should really look at them as complementary tools rather than competitors. GHKCU is redox active, which makes it specialized and ideal for daytime wound healing, but it's notoriously tricky to formulate with other actives. On the flip side, the copper-free PT1 has a super clean formulation profile. It's highly stable, it plays perfectly with vitamin C and retinoids, and as we just saw, it absolutely excels at nighttime synthesis. But let's do a quick formulation reality check here, because for PT1 to actually work, formulation is literally everything. First off, since it's insoluble in pure water, it absolutely needs a lipid base, like an oil phase or an emulsion, to dissolve properly. Second, you need a sufficient active fraction concentration, usually between 2–5%, for it to do its job. And finally, you have to be patient. Your skin's natural collagen turnover takes time. You should expect to see visible structural results in 8 to 12 weeks of consistent application, definitely not days. That's all for this episode. Like and comment to receive materials from us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.